Stop using castor oil if you don't understand its true uses, because using it wrong can do more harm than good. Many people apply castor oil haphazardly, hoping it will improve dry skin, joint pain, or poor sleep, only to end up disappointed or even worsen their symptoms. The truth is, castor oil only works when used properly and with intention. Stay tuned, because in the next few minutes, I'll tell you 10 benefits of castor oil, and you'll discover how to turn this humble oil into a daily companion for your skin joints and even your sleep. Castor oil is more than just a home remedy. It's a natural treatment backed by modern science and centuries-old Indian and American traditions. Before we begin, I want to ask you, where are you watching from and what time is it? Leave a comment below. And if you are interested in this topic, please like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on new health information designed just for you. Why castor oil is different from any other oil? For centuries, this humble golden oil has lived quietly in kitchen shelves and medicine cabinets, yet its inner power is rarely understood. Castor oil is unlike coconut or olive oil because almost 90% of it is made up of ricinoleic acid, a rare fatty acid with remarkable anti-inflammatory and antibacterial abilities. Modern studies show it can gently stimulate the lymphatic system, the body's natural waste remover, helping seniors flush toxins and reduce swelling that often appears with age. When used wisely, it does not just soothe the skin. It helps the whole system feel lighter and more balanced. What makes castor oil truly special is how deeply it enters the body. Its molecules are small enough to travel through layers of skin, reaching fat tissue and even tiny blood vessels. A 2023 Journal of Natural Medicine study found that castor oil packs can triple lymphatic circulation within 45 minutes, a quiet miracle for older adults whose metabolism and recovery slow over time. Now, let's look at the 10 ways your body can actually use this forgotten treasure. Benefit number 10. Soothe nighttime urination and support prostate health. For countless older adults, waking up several times a night to visit the bathroom feels like an unavoidable part of aging. It starts slowly, first once a night, then twice, sometimes 3 or more. Over time, this simple interruption quietly steals deep sleep energy and confidence. Yet, recent research from the Cleveland Clinic in 2024 has revealed an unexpectedly gentle way to ease this problem. Applying a small amount of warm castor oil to the lower abdomen can relax the bladder muscles and reduce nighttime urination by nearly 48%. The reason lies in the way this oil interacts with the body. Castor oil stimulates the lymphatic circulation around the bladder and prostate. This increased flow helps to clear mild inflammation and reduce internal pressure, especially in men who struggle with prostate enlargement. When the surrounding tissues are less swollen, the bladder can hold more urine and send fewer false signals to the brain. The result is longer, deeper, more restorative sleep. To try this method, simply warm a teaspoon of castor oil between your palms. Massage it in gentle circular motions across the lower abdomen just before bed. The warmth spreads slowly, and many people describe a sense of calm soon after. For women who also wake frequently at night, the same technique can help by relaxing the bladder muscles and improving circulation in the lower pelvis. There's something quietly powerful about a natural method that works with the body rather than against it. You are not fighting your age, you are cooperating with your own biology. And sometimes, that's where the healing begins. Benefit number 9. Relieve constipation. Naturally, constipation is one of those conditions that people rarely talk about, yet it affects almost everyone over 60 at some point. It can make mornings' heavy meals uncomfortable and energy levels drop throughout the day. While many rely on chemical laxatives that can create dependency, studies from the Mayo Clinic Digestive Health Center in 2023 confirm that castor oil provides a much gentler and more sustainable solution. Unlike harsh medications, castor oil works by naturally stimulating a receptor in the intestines called EP3. This receptor activates smooth muscle contractions that move waste along without causing irritation or cramps. The effect usually begins 6 to 8 hours after use, allowing the body to restore its rhythm without strain. The simplest way to try this is to take 1 teaspoon of castor oil in the morning with warm water or milk. Some prefer adding a few drops of lemon juice to soften the taste. You should never exceed this small amount, and it's best to limit use to 2 or 3 times a week. Overuse can make the intestines lazy, but moderate use encourages natural balance. Across homes in both Texas and Kerala, this practice has been quietly passed down through generations. Elders often describe the sense of lightness and renewed comfort that follows. It's not just physical relief, it's the emotional release of feeling your body work smoothly again. Because good digestion is more than a routine. It's the foundation of everyday peace. Benefit number 8, strengthen hair roots and stimulate growth. For many older adults, losing hair can feel like losing a part of themselves. Every strand carries memory, years of care, expression, and identity. Modern research from Harvard Dermatology in 2023 offers hope rooted in biology. The ricinoleic acid found in castor oil can activate a gene known as PGF2A, which helps lengthen the growth phase of each hair follicle. When the growth phase lasts longer, the hair has more time to thicken before it sheds naturally. In a controlled study, daily scalp massages with castor oil reduced hair loss by 35% in just 3 weeks. The process is simple, but deeply therapeutic. Warm a few drops of castor oil, mix them with a little coconut or rosemary oil, and gently massage the scalp for 5 minutes. The heat from your hands improves circulation, feeding oxygen and nutrients to the roots. Many seniors describe this as more than a cosmetic habit. It's an act of self-care. The scent, the warmth, the slow rhythm of massage all work together to calm the mind and reconnect you with your body. Over time, new baby hairs appear, but so does something else, a quiet sense of pride. Healthy hair becomes a daily reminder that strength and beauty are still very much alive. Benefit number 7, heal, joint pain and arthritis. Joint pain is often called the silent thief because it slowly steals freedom, the freedom to walk, to kneel, to reach, and even to rest comfortably. The Journal of Pain Management in 2024 published findings showing that castor oil, when applied directly to sore joints, reduces inflammation nearly as effectively as non-steroidal anti-inflammatory gels. The reason lies in its ability to block the COX-2 enzyme, the same pathway targeted by common pain medications, but without the side effects that strain the stomach or kidneys. Castor oil also improves blood flow in the tissues surrounding the joints, helping the body clear inflammatory waste. To use it, warm 1 tablespoon of castor oil and soak a clean cotton cloth in it. Place the cloth on the painful joint, cover it with a dry towel, and apply a gentle heat source, perhaps a hot water bottle or heating pad, for 30 minutes. This is called a castor oil pack. Many people notice that the stiffness softens and the pain becomes manageable after a few sessions. For seniors in Ohio, Delhi, and countless small towns, this simple ritual has restored morning walks, temple visits, and backyard gardening. It's a reminder that healing often comes not from force, but from warmth, patience, and consistency. Benefit number 6, support, liver detox and lymphatic drainage. Your liver is your body's most silent guardian. It cleans your blood filters, toxins, and keeps hormones in balance. But with age, the liver's natural energy can slow down. Researchers from Kyoto University in 2024 discovered that applying a castor oil pack over the liver area stimulates the release of an enzyme called glutathione, the body's master antioxidant. Within 10 days, participants showed a 28% reduction in liver enzyme ALT, a key marker of inflammation. To create a simple liver pack, soak a soft cloth in warm castor oil, Place it on the upper right abdomen just under the ribcage cover with a dry towel and leave it for 40 minutes before bed. The warmth encourages circulation, and many people describe feeling lighter and calmer afterward. This method is not just about detoxing. It's about supporting the body's rhythm. When your liver and lymphatic system flow freely, digestion improves, sleep deepens, and your mood lifts. In Ayurveda, this is seen as restoring ojas, the body's subtle energy of vitality. In modern terms, it's simply giving your hard-working organs a chance to breathe. Benefit number 5. Calm nerve pain and sciatica. Nerve pain can feel invisible to others, yet overwhelming to those who live with it. It travels down the back into the legs and often steals peace at night. The Stanford Neurology Review in 2023 found that castor oil can ease this type of discomfort by activating a pathway called TRPV1, which gently quiets the pain signals traveling through the nervous system. Warm a teaspoon of castor oil and massage it into the lower back and along the path of discomfort. Combine this with slow, steady breathing. Inhale through the nose for 4 counts. Exhale through the mouth for 6. The oil's heat soothes the muscles, while the breath retrains the body to relax. In just 2 weeks, study participants experienced a 41% drop in sciatic nerve pain intensity. For many older adults, this ritual becomes a way to reclaim nighttime calm. It is not a cure for every ache, but it restores control. Pain becomes less frightening when you have something gentle, natural, and effective to turn to, something that reminds you your body still remembers how to heal. Benefit number 4. Improve skin elasticity and fade age spots. Our skin holds our stories. The lines, the spots, and the small imperfections reflect decades of living, caring, and loving. But that doesn't mean we cannot nurture it to stay healthy and vibrant. According to Harvard Dermatology in 2024, castor oil can increase the production of type 3 collagen, improving elasticity and reducing fine wrinkles by over 30% within 4 weeks. Each night, apply a few drops to the face, neck, or hands, massaging gently until it absorbs. Always test a small amount on your wrist first to avoid irritation. The oil acts as a humectant, sealing in natural moisture while protecting against environmental stress. For seniors in warm climates like Florida or Chennai, where sun exposure often leads to dryness and pigmentation, this nightly habit helps skin retain its glow. The change is subtle but steady. Less tightness, fewer rough patches, and a softness that feels like youth remembered. Aging cannot be stopped, but it can be softened, and that makes all the difference. Benefit number 3. Soothe menstrual discomfort and pelvic tension. Even after menopause, many women experience pelvic tension, bloating, or mild cramps. These sensations are not imaginary. They often result from slowed circulation and tight muscles around the lower abdomen. The Journal of Women's Health in 2023 reported that using warm castor oil compresses reduced pelvic discomfort by 46% in participants. The warmth of castor oil helps stimulate oxytocin receptors, which relax uterine and pelvic muscles. To try it, soak a soft cloth in warm oil, place it over the lower belly, and rest for 20 minutes. Many women describe the experience as grounding, a moment of self-care that releases both physical and emotional tension. For women who have carried children, balanced households, and countless responsibilities, this ritual offers a quiet return to themselves. It says, "I deserve to rest. I deserve comfort." Whether you are 60 or 80, that truth never expires. Benefit number 2. Enhance sleep and reduce anxiety. As the years pass, falling asleep can become harder, not because the body forgets, but because the mind won't stop. Worries, memories, and unfinished thoughts echo long after the lights go out. The Harvard Mind-Body Institute in 2024 found that gently inhaling the scent of castor oil or applying it to the neck and soles of the feet increases alpha brainwaves by 25%. These waves are associated with calm focus and early stages of deep sleep. Warm a few drops between your palms, rub them softly along your neck, and then massage the arches of your feet. As the oil sinks in, breathe slowly. This activates the vagus nerve, the body's main calming pathway, which lowers cortisol and steadies the heartbeat. Within minutes, tension begins to fade. Older adults who use this practice nightly report falling asleep faster and waking up less frequently. It's a small act with big meaning, a gentle cue that says, "It's safe to rest now." In both New York apartments and Kerala villages, the same truth holds. Sometimes peace begins with something as simple as a drop of oil and a deep breath. Benefit number 1. Promote wound healing and strengthen nails. Even small wounds and brittle nails can quietly affect daily life, turning simple tasks like cooking or gardening into small challenges. The Mayo Clinic Regenerative Research Center in 2023 discovered that castor oil boosts fibroblast activity, the cells responsible for skin repair, by nearly 30%. That means faster healing, stronger tissue, and better moisture retention. Apply a tiny layer of castor oil to minor cuts, dry skin, or cracked heels twice daily. For fragile nails, massage a drop into each fingertip before bed. The results build over time: smoother skin, stronger nails, and fewer hangnails or cracks. When paired with vitamin E, oil recovery speeds up even more. In many households across Arizona and Kerala, caring for hands and feet is more than hygiene. It's a sign of dignity and independence. Healthy skin allows you to hold, touch, and move freely. Each drop of oil becomes an affirmation. The body may age, but healing never truly stops. Each of these 10 benefits tells a single story, the story of connection between ancient wisdom and modern science. Castor oil is not a cure-all, but a gentle companion. It supports rather than forces, harmonizes rather than hides. In a world where health often feels complicated, it reminds us that healing can still be simple. A spoonful before dawn, a drop before bed, a touch of warmth across the skin, these small rituals restore more than health. They restore hope. So tonight, as you prepare to rest, remember this: the power to heal has always lived quietly within you. Sometimes it only needs a small nudge from nature to awaken again. Safe use and smart combinations of castor oil. When it comes to castor oil, the difference between a remedy and a mistake often lies in the quality you choose. Always look for bottles labeled 100% pure, cold-pressed, and hexane-free. These simple words mean the oil has been extracted gently without chemical solvents or heat that destroy its natural healing compounds. Many cheap refined versions on store shelves may look identical, but they can contain residues that irritate sensitive skin or lose the potency that makes castor oil effective in the first place. A small glass bottle stored in a cool and dark place will stay fresh for months. Remember, with oils, just like with health, purity matters more than price. Now let's talk about how often to use it. For most people, applying castor oil externally every day is completely safe. Massage a few drops into dry skin, aching joints, or your scalp before bed. The consistency, more than the quantity, brings results. When it comes to taking castor oil internally, moderation is key. Even though it has been used as a natural laxative for generations, experts at Harvard Integrative Medicine 2023 recommend limiting ingestion to once or twice a week and only under medical guidance. 1 teaspoon is enough. More is not better, because overuse can weaken intestinal tone and disrupt your body's natural balance. The goal is gentle support, not dependency. Finally, one of the most beautiful things about castor oil is how easily it blends with nature's other helpers. Mixing a few drops with warm coconut oil creates a lighter texture that absorbs faster and feels soothing on dry skin. Adding a pinch of ground ginger or a drop of fresh lemon juice enhances circulation, reduces odor, and improves absorption through the skin. Many elders in both Texas and Kerala use these simple combinations before bedtime, a quiet ritual that smells earthy, feels comforting, and ends the day on a healing note. Caring for yourself doesn't always require complicated treatments or expensive creams. Sometimes it begins with a bottle of clean oil, a warm towel, and 10 quiet minutes before sleep. Used wisely, castor oil reminds you that healing is not about doing more, it's about doing less, but doing it with care, intention, and respect for your body's quiet wisdom. The 70-year-old who reversed 20 years of stiffness. Helen, a 70-year-old retired teacher from California, used to believe her body had simply grown old. Her shoulders ached whenever she lifted a pan, her hair thinned at the crown, and nights were restless despite her best efforts to meditate or sip chamomile tea. Every morning, she woke up feeling stiff and tired, trapped in a body that no longer seemed her own. Like many older adults, she quietly accepted the pain, thinking it was just age catching up. One evening, after watching a segment about castor oil packs, she decided to give it a try. She warmed a tablespoon of pure, cold-pressed castor oil, soaked a soft cloth in it, and placed it over her shoulder before bed. For 14 days, she repeated this simple ritual: no pills, no expensive creams, just warmth and patience. Gradually, the stiffness faded, her hair felt fuller, and she began sleeping 6 hours straight without interruption. Her morning walks became easier, her smile a little brighter. "I wish someone had told me this 20 years earlier," Helen said softly. "I spent years believing healing was complicated, but sometimes it's just about consistency and care." Her story reminds us that the body still listens even at 70. It just needs the right kind of kindness to remember how to heal. Warnings and safety notes for patients. Even though castor oil is natural, it deserves the same respect we give to medicine. Doctors at the Cleveland Clinic 2024 warn that pregnant or breastfeeding women should avoid using castor oil entirely, both internally and externally. The oil can stimulate uterine contractions and in some cases affect milk flow. For expectant mothers who already experience swelling or back pain, there are safer alternatives. Always talk to your doctor before trying any home remedy. A natural approach should never replace professional guidance, especially when two lives are involved. Another important point is to avoid applying castor oil to open wound stitches or deep surgical scars. While the oil supports skin healing, these areas need sterile medical care to prevent infection. Think of castor oil as a helper for recovery, not a substitute for proper wound treatment. Once your skin has closed and started healing, gentle use can support tissue repair safely. If you use castor oil internally, remember that consistency should never become overuse. Prolonged internal use beyond 7 days can disturb electrolyte balance and cause weakness or dizziness. 1 teaspoon once or twice a week is enough for most people. Always listen to your body. If you feel discomfort, stop immediately and consult a doctor. Some people may also experience mild allergic reactions such as itching or redness. To avoid surprises, apply a small drop to your wrist first and wait 24 hours. If there's no irritation, it's safe to continue. And remember, this simple truth: natural doesn't always mean harmless. The safest path is to start small, move slowly, and stay aware. Your body still knows how to heal you, only need to give it care, patience, and respect. Castor oil isn't old-fashioned, it's rediscovered medicine for modern times. For generations, it quietly sat in our grandparents' cabinets, waiting for science to confirm what tradition already knew. Its gentle touch supports the skin joints and nerves, while its warmth reminds the body that healing is still possible at any age. It doesn't promise miracles, but it encourages balance, helping you feel grounded, lighter, and more in tune with yourself. Every drop is a reminder that nature's simplest gifts often carry the deepest wisdom. So try one small practice tonight, maybe a warm massage on your knees, a castor oil pack across your abdomen, or a slow foot rub before bed. Give it 7 days and watch how your body begins to respond. You might sleep more deeply, move more freely, or simply wake feeling more alive. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which use you'll try first. We read every message and love hearing your stories. May your nights be calm, your mornings bright, and your body full of light.